Today I discuss about the voltage regulation of single phase transformer. As we know, the change in the magnitude of secondary voltage with respect to the secondary rated voltage is known as the voltage regulation. Here, first I draw a simple equivalent circuit of a single phase transformer secondary side. Okay, and consider the secondary side connected a lagging power factor load. Okay, so first figure is the equivalent circuit diagram of secondary side, and second figure is the phasor diagram of single phase transformer. Okay, here I only show the secondary side. Now look at the figure number 2 very carefully. V2 is the secondary side voltage and I2 is the secondary side current. As the power factor is lagging, so I2 current lag from V2 at a angle, suppose theta 2. Very simple. Now the secondary side resistive drop, that is I2 Re2, okay, it is in parallel with I2, okay, that is here A B dash. Now from B dash I draw I2 XE2, that is reactive drop. Now phasor sum of V2 I2 Re2 and I2 XE2 gives the secondary induced EMF E2, that is OD. Clear? Now taking a radius of OD, that is radius arc of OD that meet the extension of OA at a point F. Again I say, taking the radius arc of OD and the extension of OA meet it at a point F. Here the E2 is equal to OF. Now neglecting the FC value, first neglecting the FC value as it is very small, so OD, that is E2, is almost equal to OC. Okay, so E2 is almost equal to OC. Okay, now from the phasor diagram we can write that OC equal to OA plus AB plus BC, OA AB plus BC. Okay, here BC equal to B dash C dash. Very simple. Now look at the phasor diagram very carefully. First E2 equal to OA. Now AB AB is nothing but A B dash cos of theta 2, that is A B dash cos of theta 2, and BC is nothing but B dash C dash. Okay. Now again I write OA plus AB dash cos of theta 2 plus BC dash. BC dash is nothing but B dash D sin theta 2, that is B dash D sin of theta 2. So again E2 is nothing but OA is V2 plus AB dash, that is I2 RE2 cos of theta 2, and B dash D, that is I2 XE2 sin of theta 2. Okay, very simple. Now from this equation you can write, that is E2 minus V2 equal to I2 RE2 cos of theta 2 plus I2 XE2 sin of theta 2. Okay. Now dividing both sides with E2, that is E2 minus V2 by E2 equal to I2 RE2 by E2 cos of theta 2 plus I2 XE2 sin of theta 2. Okay. So E2 minus V2 by E2, as you know, that is the voltage regulation per unit. Here I2 RE2 by E2 is the per unit resistive drop. It is written as epsilon R, and I2 XE2 is per unit reactive drop. It is written as epsilon X. So the equation E2 minus V2 by E2 is nothing but epsilon R cos of theta 2 plus epsilon X sin of theta 2. Remember that. So this equation valid for when the power factor is lagging. Okay. Now if I draw the leading power factor condition phasor diagram, if you calculate in similar manner, the value should be E2 minus V2 by E2, that is a per unit voltage regulation, is nothing but ER cos of theta 2 minus EX sin of theta 2. This equation valid for the leading power factor. Similarly, if you calculate from this figure, you get ER cos theta 2 minus EX sin theta 2 for leading power factor, and ER cos theta 2 plus EX sin theta 2 for the lagging power factor. So student, these are the two equations for per unit voltage regulation. Remember that. If you have any query or any problem, please contact me. Thank you.